There's a new trend where modern women are just materialism maxing. They go out and show a day in their life, and it's like, and then I went and got a matcha, and I did this, and I went and got a coffee, and then I had to go to hot yoga, and then I... Like, your life is just, you're just consuming all day. This is like a new trend right now. There's so many women doing this, but this woman's going absolutely viral. I think this clip has like 34 million views on Twitter. Let's get straight into it. Shocker that this is the first clip, yeah?
Influencers record a day in the life. They usually pick their busiest day to show you exactly what they're doing. So let me do exactly that. Welcome to a day in my life. Started off the morning with some morning sunshine, got a little Bloom energy drink in me, and then headed over to hot Pilates. I go to practice room, my favorite studio.
Why is it always they talk so fast, stream of consciousness, and it's the most monotone thing? So I went here, and I went outside, and then afterwards I went and got a drink, and then I had to get a matcha, and then I had to go down the street, and then I did this, and I... It's almost like, you know, when a kid's trying to tell you a story, it's like, all right, kiddo, let's go ahead and get to the point.
Stupid.
Get to the point. That's what these women sound like to me, bro.
I go almost every single day. I have to work out in the morning. It has to be part of my routine. I don't like feel right if I don't. So usually I do run, practice room, or lift weights in the morning. I also didn't really record this class because I feel bad.
Are we surprised that she threw that angle in there? You know, I just had to put that. Everybody wants to see that angle.
Recording in studios, like people pay for this. Like I don't want to like record them. You know what I mean? And I immediately went to go get a.
I don't want to record them, but you still recorded them.
You stupid.
Post-workout smoothie, protein shake, so good. Then I had therapy for an hour. Yes, hot girls do go to therapy. And
wait, where's the hot girl?
Gotcha, bitch.
I get ready really quickly because I booked a studio on Pier Space in Brooklyn, so I had to go grab a matcha. Honestly, I don't use.
And there's a guy I'm going to show you guys after this video. He broke down how much money she spent this entire day. Let me know in the comments how much money you think she's going to spend today. I was blown away when I saw the number. That's why I'm calling it materialism maxing, because all she's doing is consuming, buying things all day.
I usually go to blank space. What? Blank space. Okay, Taylor Swift, blank street. But like, it was just right next to the subway. Like, I don't really like it that much, I'm going to be honest. The studio, I was going to shoot for one brand, but then I found out I had to.
Bro, it's just the monotone voice, bro. No inflection, no pausing. It's just, the entire time. Bro, nobody's... You could put a gun to my head and say, what did she just say 10 seconds ago? And I'd have no clue.
Actually shoot for two brands. So I was trying to like game plan because I only had 2 hours in the studio. And if I stayed over, then I get to pay overtime. So I kind of just was being sporadic for 2 hours. I blacked out. I don't really even remember what I did. And
I blacked out and don't even know what I really did. While you had a camera in a air-conditioned space. I'm pretty sure dudes that are busting up concrete black out. Not this.
And then went to sushi counter immediately because I was starving. Regular there, but you would never know because I don't have my punch card ever, so I'm never getting put on the damn wall. Another coffee shop because, oh my God, how many drinks can Izzy have in one day? I don't know. Don't stay home at all during the work week. I just like to be out of the house at all times, so I always do my editing out of the house. Then I realized it was 7 p.m. because the coffee shop, it closed. So I went to go grab some groceries, came home. I made this little like watermelon salad situation.
Watermelon salad? What?
And then was editing, and then Love Island Reunion turned on. And I was like, I gotta watch. It was kind of bad, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yikes. Okay. All right. So let's break down how much this woman actually spent over this entire day. Okay. I ran the numbers. Cost of the day in the life of New York City trophy wife, even though she's definitely not a wife.
Shots fired!
7 a.m. morning sunshine on the Tribeca balcony with Bloom energy drink, $5. 8 a.m. hot Pilates in Soho, $40. 9 a.m. post-workout protein smoothie, $15. 10 a.m. therapy, hot girls go to therapy. I was like, where's the hot girl? $200. 11 a.m. blank street matcha latte, $10. 1 p.m. take subway to Pier Space for photo shoot. $3 plus $397 for 2 hours, $400. Sushi counter, not a loyal hoe because no punch card. I'm the most loyal hoe you'll find. 4 p.m. another iced coffee plus work, $10. 7 p.m. organic grocery shop, watermelon salad, $30. I feel like he's being conservative on the $30 because you go to those organic Whole Food shops, bro, you get a bottle of canola oil and it's $30. You're like, golly, $30 for some canola oil? Love Island Reunion, $0. Total for one day, $730. Oh my God. This is a problem, dude. There are too many women out there that just materialism max and spend all of this freaking money on just going out and buying and consuming things. And these girls wonder, why can't I find a guy? Why can't I get a boyfriend? Because no dude wants to pick up the bill. $730? Chat, let me know right now if she looked like that. Which, here, I'll show you another shot of this girl. Just her face card here. This chick right here. I'm going to say mid at best, she looks like Lois Clark. You know what I'm saying? She's she's okay, you know, pretty forgettable. If I walked by her without her boobage out, I might not even know who she is, right? But I would not be willing to pick up the tab for $730 a day. $730 a day? So you're telling me I have to make at least 30 grand a month just to barely break even with you? No way, brother. And this is what also grinds my gears about these women is they're like, I was out there working just so hard. I had to do a lot of editing and this and that. And you're not working hard. You barely worked for 2 hours that day. You barely worked for 2 hours. The most you did was a photo shoot, which is easy. You stood in front of a wall and just took some pictures. Did some brand deals. You put it in on CapCut. I knew that app because I've used it. You put it in on CapCut. You edit some stuff. You send it to the brand. They say, hey, can you add some captions here? Like if I only had to do brand deals all day, life would be easy, bro. Life would be so much easier. But I've got to do brand. I do brand deals. I have a reaction channel. I create my own clips. I take care of Lokes. I got my whole family. Like all she does is this, and she's talking about I'm so busy. So she responded, and she's like, so I'm going viral on Twitter. Let's see what she has to say.
Seems like I'm going viral on Twitter, and I'm not even going to share what it is or show the comments because I don't want to give more attention to the matter. I feel like this is a good time to talk.
Really, as you're giving attention to the matter? Bro, just the hypocrisy is crazy.
About how you should never take criticism from someone that is doing less than you. I've just happened to have a weird luck of the draw when it comes to that, and I've been bullied my whole life, which I'm not, whatever. I'm not a victim by any means.
This is what I don't get with these types of women, dude. It's like the hero/victim mentality. Like she's the victim, but she's also the hero of her story. Like you can't be both. You can't be the victim and the hero. So let's go back. Run that back, Turbo. Let's go back to her being like, I don't know why this always happens to me, boo-hoo. Like people always pick on me, but like I guess I'm the one that has to rise up from the ashes and be the hero. Like it's so stupid.
Seems like I'm going viral on Twitter, and I'm not even going to share what it is or show the comments because I don't want to give more attention to the matter. I feel like this is a good time to talk about how you should never take criticism from someone that is doing less than you. I've just happened to have a weird luck of the draw when it comes to that, and I've been bullied my whole life, which I'm not, whatever. I'm not a victim by any means because I have a great support system.
Really, you've been bullied? Try being a guy on a football team. Try being a guy that's skinny. Try being a guy that's overweight. Try being a short guy. Try being a super tall, awkward guy. Those guys get bullied. Baby girl, you're a big-tittied white girl. You are not getting bullied, bro. I just don't know how I'm so lucky.
I have a lot of friends, but I've always kind of been I think it's because I put myself out there in so many ways. Like I've been chosen as the one that's going to receive a lot of backlash. And it's taken me a long time to get to this point where I realized that the people that are doing the backlash are not some people that I would want to be. So why would I take what they have to say?
Baby girl, you can't be none of us. You think we're just going to swap bodies? What is this, Freaky Friday?
Stupid. With any weight. It sounds more simple than it is because people will always say to you like, hey, these are just low lives. They're in their parents' basement, like whatever they're going to say. But at the end of the day, they are real people.
I'm keeping it that wow. I am a low life, but I am not in my mom's basement. I'm a low life though, Chad. Let's keep it. I'm not high snobiety, you know. I'm not snobby. I'm not high, society, nothing like that. You know what I mean?
People saying this stuff, and you have to wonder like what makes someone so miserable that they're okay to leave such hateful words on other people's content or say such hurtful things to people's faces. It's just cruel. I sometimes start to believe them, and I search for validation.
You should. Sometimes criticism's good. I did a freaking post on my YouTube. I said, all right, guys, it's time for some constructive criticism. I asked for it, and you guys delivered. Thank you.
Within my peers, and I ask my friends, and I'm like, oh my God, like, look what they're saying about me. And they're always the ones to be supportive and to be kind and be like, talking me off a ledge, essentially. Like, Izzy, like, I love you. This is honestly laughable because it's so untrue. But sometimes you just have to intrinsically believe that. Like, I'm not using daddy's money. I am more than just my body. They made comments about, like, me having a...
You are more than just your body?
You're a liar!
Baby girl, no, you're not. No, you're not. Let's just pause it here for a sec. Let's just pause it here. Actually, we'll get into it. It gets a little deeper. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and
Morgan and Morgan and
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer, that sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. The lore gets deep with this one, chat. Loki, do you want something, dude? Come here. Come on, breathe. Sit. Shake. Other hand. Good boy. Wait. Breathe. Go to your place. So I found her TikTok. It was tagged in this Twitter thread. But some of these videos, dude, I'm like, goodness gracious, honey. You're talking about, I don't just show off my body. But just wait till you see like some of the things that she posts. It's like her running. It's like her running with, you know, a short top on. It's like, really? Like, it's not all about your body? Come on.
I don't feel like it. Day 14 of training for a half marathon. I'm gonna go for a run and just see how far I can go. It should be a long run, but like, not feeling it. Mile 1, in less than a 9-minute pace. Hating this right now. I don't really want to be running.
Boobs just bouncing everywhere. It's not about my body though. Okay, all right. We'll give you that one. Okay, we'll give you that one. And then there's another one right here. And then she's like, this dress, hello. Like, oh my God, this dress. Let's turn this down. Here we go. Play. Really? Not about your body, huh? Okay. Not about your body. Not about your body. Okay, got it. Okay. Maybe that's a one-off, Levi. Maybe that's just a one-off, you know what I mean? Maybe that's not actually what's going on here. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's see what we got here. You and your girlies going about, okay, not about your body. It's not about your body, though. Like, let's be real. What in the world? Single women keep women single. Goodness, are these the girlies that are echoing this chamber of delusion around you? Goodness gracious. But it's not about her body, chat. It has nothing to do with her body. Okay, so you guys are just insecure. You're shallow. It has nothing to do with her body. If you go through her, TikToks, a lot of it's about her body. I'm gonna keep it at that. Wow. Okay. And it just call it what it is. A spade is a spade. You like flaunting your body. I'm gonna keep it a buck, dude. If I was a hot chick, I'm not saying she is a hot chick, but if I was a hot chick, I'd probably show off my body too. If I was a chick trying to get a bunch of attention and I had big knockers and chi-chis, I'd probably be showing off my knockers and chi-chis, but sadly I'm a guy, so I have to rely on my personality. You know what I mean? Like us as guys, like, chat, well, let me know what you think. Is it harder for a guy to gain clout online and to get notoriety and to build more of a career as a content creator, or is it easier for a woman? Is it harder for a guy or harder for a chick? Is it easier for a guy, easier for a chick? In my opinion, and this is just me, I think it's much harder for a guy because a guy must provide value outside of his sexuality. Whereas women, they can just provide sexuality, in which, guess what? All of them have that straight up out the box. As a guy, I have to go out there and create value that you guys actually want to watch. You're probably not here because you want to see my big forehead. You're probably not here because you think I'm just like this, you know, ridiculously great looking guy. Like, you're probably not here for that. You're probably here because I make you laugh, or you feel comfortable, or you like the topics that we talk about, or maybe you like the advice. That's more than likely why you're here. You're not here because I'm showing my boobs. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's finish up this clip she was talking about.
I sometimes start to believe them, and I search for validation within my peers, and I ask my friends, and I'm like, oh my God, like, look what they're saying about me, and they're always...
She searches for validation. This is why I always say women tell each other comfortable lies, whereas men tell each other uncomfortable truths.
The ones to be supportive and to be kind and be like, talking me off a ledge, essentially. Like, Izzy, like, I love you. This is honestly laughable because it's so untrue. But sometimes you just have to intrinsically believe that. Like, I'm not using daddy's money. I am more than just my body. They made comments about, like, me having a man face and a man voice and, like, that.
I mean, you kind of do, though, honey.
Shots fired!
You do kind of have a man face and a man voice. You do kind of sound like a dude, bro.
My only quality is, like, my boobs. Like, they're always gonna say that kind of stuff, but I know that's not true. And
Right.
if I know that's not true, then they can't have any weight over me. I don't know. I just feel like I crash out a lot over the comments that I get, but then I'm like, I have to take my own advice. Like, these people are not people that I'd ever want to be, so why would I let them hurt me? And why would I give them the power to hurt me? I just wanted to run, cleared my head, went outside, and, like, don't let the hate make me have a bad day, because why do I deserve that? I didn't do anything wrong, they did.
Goodness gracious. You gotta love it. Chat, man, you gotta love it. The delusion on full display here. You know what I mean? Like, the materialism maxing, the victim/hero mentality, like, well, I'm a victim. You know, everybody hates me and I wouldn't want to be you, but I'm also the hero of my story. No one can tell me anything. Pick a side. These are the types of girls that pick therapy as a personality trait. You know what I'm saying? I go to therapy. Me and my therapist are thick as thieves. We're tighter than, airport security. We're tighter than, an emo kid's pants in 2005. We are tight. Trust me, okay? I know her on a first-name basis. I know where she goes to church. I know her kids. This is a problem. We have made it so normalized now where women think a personality trait is going to therapy. It's a lot of liberal women, too. Women that are just so left-leaning that they're like, you really need to check in on your mental health. You really need to. No, I don't believe that. I believe, in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I believe therapy is a short thing, 6 to 8 months, and keep it pushing. Depending on what really happened in your life, maybe you need it for a year, maybe you need it for 2 years. Too many people rely on the crutch of therapy and don't choose to actually get over stuff. Do you think 150 years ago they had therapy? Do you think life was a little bit harder then than it is now? We live in the easiest of times. We have it now where women can walk around and spend $730 in a day on 15 different matcha flavors and call that oppressed and hard. Say, well, they're bullying me and they're so mean. You've got the life everybody wants. You do nothing all day. You wake up late. You go to bed early. You barely work. You did like maybe 2 hours of focused work. And I'm including the photo shoot plus that, because the photo shoot part is easy. You're just standing in front of a camera taking pictures, dude. That's not hard. Maybe the editing's a little bit hard, but I've seen her edits. She just puts text over them. And guess what? CapCut has closed captions on all this stuff, so you don't even got to do that. All you got to do is pick the font, baby girl. That's the hardest part of your day, is picking the font. Picking the font's the hardest part. You don't have to make graphics. You don't have to come up with ideas. You don't have to make thumbnails. You don't have to plan out things. But this is another thing why I think so many male creators do so much better than women, is I think a lot of these men just work a lot harder. Like, look at some of the bigger creators. Like, look at Osmond Gold. Look at, Benny Johnson. He's a man. He is a killer with the content. Look at a lot of these streamers like XQC and, DDG and Kai Cenat. Look at all these guys. These guys are pumping out, and Speed, they're pumping out so much content. They got clippers. They're doing 10, 12-hour streams. Kai Cenat's doing that Mafia-thon right now. He's doing a whole month straight. That's insane. Women aren't doing that. When's the last time a woman did a Mafia-thon or a subathon for a month? It would make headlines. It would make absolute headlines. But women are not doing this stuff. Men do this stuff. Like, I've had a few female creators reach out to me, and they're like, well, Levi, how do I get better? How do I do this? I'm like, you got to post every day for a year. Here's a female creator that does really well. The Dadvocate. She reached out to me the other day. Fan of her work. But guess what? This woman grinds. She's crushing it on Facebook. She's crushing it on IG. She's crushing on YouTube. I believe she streams on Twitch. Like, she's pumping out so much content. Her work ethic is unmatched. Just like Emily King. Her work ethic unmatched. But we could count these women on maybe 2 hands. But there's hundreds of guys that do this. So many guys are streaming hours, countless hours a day. But women just don't typically do that. I was watching some stuff trying to get, just trying to scroll through and get ideas for stuff to react to. And this one guy was talking about, you want to get ridiculously rich? He's like, be ready to work 12 to 16 hours a day. And I think that's something a lot of people don't talk about. Like, people want to chase their dreams. People want to do things that are really hard. They want to get out of the 9-to-5 rat race. But what I did is I worked a 9-to-5, and then after my 9-to-5, I worked a 5-to-9. And then guess what? I took a shower and went to bed. Watched maybe Netflix for an hour with Cass and went to bed. I was grinding from 9 to 9 every day, and I did that for over a year doing this YouTube stuff, and luckily it happened, and shout out to you guys because now we're almost at 250,000 subs. Which that will be the next live stream, is at 250,000 subscribers. I'm going to do a real special show for you guys. It's going to be a good time. I hope you guys are ready for it. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time? You cracked me up. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.
Levi Nichs.